Alright folks, back here again at Mouteki.com. What I wanted to do is a quick update on the current market situations, being the Swiss franc, Japanese yen. We're starting to see nice follow through here on potential opportunities for a long position on the pair. And what I'm particularly interested in is this market turning currently at an area around a confluence of events, being first off the 23.6 retracement of the current movement, being from the start point to the top here at the 100% fib expansion, the market crashing off a retracement occurring from the 100% fib expansion. And also what we're seeing in here is a nice line of demand being created by the market. We've already seen on the 1 hour compression 3 points of a dominant demand line. And what we're looking for is also the fourth point here to be created and turn this market north for a continuation of the current rally that we're seeing for the fulfillment of our 161.8 fib expansion. But remember, what is also sitting up above that 161.8 fib expansion at the 88.7 price level is the 987 fib zone. So a very nice profit potential there with supporting events being confluence of the 161.8 and the 987 fib zone. So what we're furthermore interested in here is looking for that opportunity to get in this trade. Now, what I'm going to be looking for is for a solid confirmation here that this is in fact being our movement that we're looking for north, because really we have not seen this market fully achieve the 23.6 and missed it just around 35 pips. And what we're seeing furthermore in here is potentially a 5-minute setup that is going to continue driving this movement south. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because when I analyze this 5-minute setup, taking my start point, okay, now I place my fib expansions, and going off of the fib expansions, this market should have stopped here, but we saw a continuation of over 30 pips. So something is not right with that first movement here that we have labeled out. So let's go ahead and continue and look. Potentially this was our first movement. Okay, now we see good sign of respect here of the completion at the 161.8. We see a pullback, and then the market comes here and reaches new lows. So again, something still is not right, and potentially what could be happening here is that we are seeing the respect of this movement, and all that this was just a 61.8 fib expansion continuation. And that's why potentially we may be seeing this market attempting to turn and push back, and then we're also seeing the turn, and we are looking potentially for a push back. So I want to hold my opportunity here to go north just yet. And why? Because the logic is not right. Because looking once again at our potential profit here that we can be sizing out from that 61.8 area, okay, we're still looking, if we were to pull the trigger right now, at around a 370 pip trade. What I'm saying is that I would like to leave this market on the 5-minute level. I would prefer to give away 50 pips or so on an opportunity and confirm this market. Now, how will I confirm this market? My first sign of confirmation that this market is indeed turning here is not only going to be price action, but is also going to be breaking through the retracements of this movement that has last been created by the market. Okay, so let's go ahead and put those battle lines up here on this movement. Okay, and we can see that, I'm not going to give up as many pips as anticipated waiting here, because price is only at this point 20 pips away from breaking through that 61.8. So if we can see continuation here, it's coming at a good time, just around 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, New York, that this should be the direction that this market is going to be turning over out throughout the start of the trading week here, and it will give us an opportunity for 350 pips or so here on an entry. And this would be a longer term position, because what you would also have the opportunity to do, depending on where the market turns, if it turns from this point, then I would suggest placing your stops here below the 8,400 price level. So you'd be setting up there around a good 1-to-3 risk reward ratio long term position, which is a great opportunity in the market. Okay, so I just wanted to update with that. Furthermore, what I forgot to talk about earlier was the pound Swiss franc. When I mentioned that we were going to look at 4 pairs, I only did 3. Okay, on the pound Swiss franc, we're seeing a similar setup that we're talking about on both the euro yen and Swiss franc yen. Initial movement, pullback, 61.8 payout, retracement once again here to the 50% in blue. And currently we saw pre-New York the market rush up to that 100%. Now what we're seeing is a pullback being a potential retracement in this market that we see usually at the opening of the New York trading sessions, the head fakes as I like to call them. So adjusting to current retracement levels, we can see potential opportunities here to set up, because once again what we'll be targeting here is the 161.8 fib expansion. Now there is not a large fib zone overlapping with that area. Okay, so this is particularly why it is not one of the setups that I'll be looking for. On longer term trading, when you're looking for these large movements here, you can see this is 700 pips with not within range of a fib zone. Okay, what you would need is a fib zone to confirm your profit target being a fib expansion, and that is why we're looking now at the Swiss franc yen and the euro yen. Now in the euro yen, we are seeing a line of demand being formed right here. We're also seeing the market potentially turning here at the trading hours of New York that we're currently in, but we have not yet seen it hit that fourth point or the retracement that we're looking for, it being 23.6, and the fourth point of the demand line in here to come out for the payment, potentially targeting the 161.8 fib expansion overlapping a 1597 fib zone. So that is a very nice profit target. Confluence of events being the overlap of the two levels gives us great reason to believe that this market will achieve that price target if the conditions remain the same. Now, the conditions that I'm saying are the conditions that this market does not turn and break this line of demand right here. Then there would be a potentially good opportunity. But being this is the euro yen, I want to stay off the euro, and I'm going to remain interested here in Swiss franc yen. So wrapping things up on the 5-minute level on the Swiss franc yen, what I'm going to be looking for is if this market breaks above the 61.8, then I will take a trade. And furthermore, what I'll be looking for is if this market can break the resistance here that it's finding at this 85.40 price level. And when I take my opportunity here, I'm going to most likely see a rapid movement up to this level, and I'm going to see a pause here, and if this market makes it through that, then I'll remain in for my long-term position, targeting the full payment of this market being at that 161.8 fib expansion or around the 88.00 price level. So I just wanted to update you with that. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope it helps out. With that said, folks, we will talk to you again very soon. Until then, have a good morning and happy trading.